How's it going, guys? It's James from jcfitnessexperience.com, and as promised, I'm bringing you tonight my Angel Delight style protein recipe, ideal to have just before bed, as it will include casein, which is the slow digesting protein. If you'd rather have it at any other time during the day, you can substitute that with whey or a time release blend of your choice. So first and foremost, we have the casein protein. I'm using vanilla. And then also what we have here is whole psyllium husks. Now this is just a fibrous supplement, a fibre supplement. Obviously I'm currently doing a nutritional protocol that is carbohydrate depleted. So I need to ensure I'm getting adequate amounts of fibre. Now I get a lot of fibrous greens, but another way to increase my fibre intake is through the whole psyllium husk. So I'll have 9 grams of this, and the great thing about this is it actually, when it touches liquid, it makes it a lot thicker. So this is the secret ingredient to turn a regular shake into something of a dessert. So that's the secret ingredient, so make sure you get hold of that. I'll be using almond milk. We've got almond breeze here, unsweetened. It's low in calories, low in carbohydrates, reasonable amount of good quality fats in here, and it tastes delicious. So we're going to be using 300 millilitres of this. And then quite optional here really, I'm using a blend of Brazil nuts chopped up and walnuts chopped up. I think it's about 20 grams of Brazil nuts and 10 grams of walnuts. It's totally up to you. You can go crazy on the nuts, you can have a selection, pecans, Brazils, peanuts, hazelnuts, pistachio nuts, you get the drift. It's up to you what you want to add in, but obviously bear in mind this will affect the calorie and the macronutrient breakdown. So without further ado, you can join me and I'll be blending it all together and showing you the finished articles. So first things first is we're going to simply add 300 millilitres of almond milk to a bowl. Any bowl will do. The bigger the bowl, the easier it is to mix. So we'll just add this in. Be careful not to let it splash. And there we have it. So 300 millilitres of almond milk. And then next, what you want to do is add your protein, okay? And I'm going to add just a heap scoop, which is a serving size of around about 32 grams, giving me about 24 grams of time-released protein. Perfect for the bedtime hours. And then, as I previously mentioned, the secret ingredient is add 9 grams, which is a portion size of whole psyllium husk. It's quite a fine texture. And then once that's done, all you need to do is give it a good stir. So I've got my whisk at the ready. Literally it starts quite slowly. You don't want it to go everywhere, so that's why probably best to use a bigger bowl if I'm totally honest. But anyway, it slowly starts going round. And as you can see, the consistency is still like a protein shake. You will have to allow 5 to 10 minutes to let it set. And I tend to make sure that it's all mixed prior to adding the Brazil nuts and the other selection of nuts. So give it a good old stir. And once all the lumps, nice and consistent texture. And now's the bit where I enjoy is adding the nuts. As I've said, I've got a selection here of Brazil nuts and walnuts. Just add it in. You can make it as neat as you like. What I tend to do is then mix it up again. So then it's a bit more, as you can see, it's already starting to thicken. And what I'm going to do is leave it to chill for 10 minutes in the fridge, and then I'll bring the video back so you can see the finished article. Cinnamon's optional. As you know, if you're familiar with my JC Fitness Experience YouTube channel, I am partial to a bit of cinnamon, so I don't want to fail you all. We're going to just sprinkle a nice amount of that on. Boom. And that is the dessert. We're now going to let it set for 10 minutes and then you can join me as I delve in. So we're back, it's been 10 minutes and now it's time to show you what's been setting. Here it is. It still, as you can see, moves a little bit around the bowl, but ultimately this is what we've been waiting to make. So I should have got a spoon, I haven't got one, I'll grab it. And here's a tip for you all, use a small spoon because that way you can enjoy it that little bit longer. So all it is, as you can see, perfect consistency, nice and stodgy, just like an Angel Delight. Taking you back to your childhood, eh? And that is amazing. And the great thing about the nuts blended in, you don't know whether the next spoonful is going to be with some nuts or if it's not. So have a go, give it a try, let me know what you think on the Facebook page, let me know of any variations that you make. I'm going to tuck into this, get to bed, and I'll see you again soon, so all the best.